Yo guys, welcome in today's video. We are right now today in the middle of the farm fields in the Netherlands because the farm fields are going to be the symbol of today's video, guys. It's going to be very interesting because I feel a lot of doubts within the community, a lot of doubts within people in crypto that they do not trust this rally in Bitcoin. They don't think the altcoin is going to go to new highs anymore. They basically very skeptical of the price action that we are seeing in crypto. But guys, in today's video, I actually want to try and take away these doubts a little bit, but I also really want to express that these are all my personal opinions and that just like anyone else, I can never be sure about what is going to happen with the financial markets because there's always a uncertain factor. Basically, there is no certainty in these markets. But I want to make an analogy with the farm fields that we are standing in today's video, guys. And what I want to say is that there is only a certain time of the year that you can actually plant seeds on these fields. And once you've planted these seeds during a specific time, during a specific season, you have to wait. You have to wait because time has to pass by. Time has to pass by in order for these seeds to grow. And that is the exact same thing with crypto and Bitcoin. The seed for Bitcoin has been laid out late 2022 when it was bottoming at 15,000 US dollars, when if the FTX was completely crashing. This moment was the moment that the Bitcoin farmer put the seed of the next all-time high in place. So the seed has been planted there. And what we are seeing right now, guys, we are in the very best season, one of the best seasons of Bitcoin, of harvesting Bitcoin. Because similar as planting the seed at a certain period, which you can do only during certain months, you can also only harvest that certain product, maybe corn, maybe something else, during a certain month. And with Bitcoin, we can see these seasons more in years because we have these 4-year cycles. We have often 3 years that the price goes up, but it goes up exponentially. So we first go up and it goes more on an uptrend, and then later in that 3 years we are going, the more parabolic the moves are becoming and the more irrational a price action actually is, or the more it is a certain rhythm that is being followed. But what I want to say is that later in the phase of that 3 years that we are going up, the last phase is often the phase that the most gains are being made. It's most steep, it's most exponential, it's most parabolic. We've seen that in 2021, we've seen that in 2017, and we have seen that in the bull markets before that as well. And that is exactly the season that we are in right now, guys. We are in that last part of the season. And when you are feeling doubts, when you are feeling insecure, basically, for the price to go up, then this is not really the moment to second guess the price. I wouldn't be thinking of shorting Bitcoin during these times because this is the season that it should go up. And like I said, this is my personal opinion. There are no certainty in the markets, but I still believe that we are in that final season. And I think Bitcoin is going to make a very beautiful rally. I've been saying this already for weeks. I've been preparing you guys already for weeks that this is going to happen. And a lot of people actually are still surprised with the rallies that we are seeing right now. And I understand that because you are in the bearish mode, in the bear vibe, because the whole market is bearish, because you've been seeing red candles for weeks and for months in a row. But still, guys, this is still the season to harvest almost. So for example, like if we would have these fields full of corn right now, and these corns are almost finished, right? They need a couple of months and then you have like these perfect yellow corns. Why should we take them right now? I don't see any reason unless we of course see that something is going wrong with the corn, right? If they maybe some rot or maybe like they change suddenly color, and I mean this in a metaphorical way with Bitcoin, if Bitcoin would roll over and would make like a declining structure with lower lows, lower highs, then it's a different story. But we haven't seen that yet, and especially on altcoins, guys, because altcoins have been very bearish. They have been seeing a lot of capitulation in the last couple of months, maybe even the last couple of years. But if you look at the total market structure, where Bitcoin is just going in a very beautiful way in the last phase of the bull market, also the phase where most altcoins are often shine. And guys, the season of the altcoins is shorter than the season of Bitcoin. That's important to note as well, right? The season of the altcoins is shorter than the season of Bitcoin. The season of Bitcoin has been already going on for quite a while. It has been going on since the bear market low in 2022. So that's longer than 2 years already, right? So yeah, guys, that's basically what I want to say and what I want to share in today's video. I think right now this is the time to stay put. Don't second guess too much. Look at the facts, look at the season. The season is pointing to a very sunny season. Things are going to grow in the next coming months. Of course, there are going to be corrections along the way. It's going to be very volatile. It's going to be a very bumpy road, but this is the moment where most money is made. The next 6 months is the most important period of this whole market cycle, basically, depending, of course, whether you want it to go up or not. Like, if you are a bear, you better want to wait to become very bearish until you are seeing either more evidence, like a declining structure, or whether we are in time at a moment that we are entering the season again, that these plants, Bitcoin, cannot grow. And that will come again, because the seed of the bear market will be planted in the bull market top that we are going to see probably in the next 6 to 8 months. We have to look at the price action when we are a little bit closer. It's going to be a little bit easier to say, although it's still going to be very hard, when we are going to top exactly. It's easier to say after we already topped, of course. But yeah, that's also something we got to stick to, some set of rules, right? Right now we are still in an uptrend, guys. I believe altcoins are going to outperform tremendously. This is the season for altcoins that is starting, and we have been waiting a long time for this. And right now, for me, it is the time to stay put. It's not the time to second guess. It's not the time to distrust these rallies. It is the time to be very bullish, not emotionally attached, but expect things to go up. But there will come a time, and yeah, I will update you guys about that time whenever I think it is the time for that it is not time anymore for things to go up and things are going to go down. So yeah, guys, that was basically the topic of today's video. Like, I find it very beautiful. It's a beautiful analogy, because the seasons of harvesting, for example, like crops, like it is so clear, because we are getting so much visual representations of this. We are getting, for example, like we have the sun, we have the winter, you have the ground, you see the manifestations of these plants coming out of the ground. And with the financial markets, it's just a little bit different. Why? Because you are in the midst of it. You are emotionally attached. You are in the midst of it. You have your money inside of it. It has a lot of influence on your day-to-day life. That's why it's more difficult to see these seasons. But the seasons are very similar. And the season that we are in right now, guys, is up. The season is the growing season. And for me personally, it's not yet the season to harvest. But that season will come. The season to harvest will come, and the season that you cannot grow will come too. That everything will go down. Okay, guys, that was it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If so, smash the like button. If you are new, make sure to subscribe. And if you like these videos outside right here, let me know in the comment section down below. Guys, wish you all a beautiful day, and hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.